Let's get off the ice and back on the diamond because we saw two high-pressure, high-stakes League Championship Series games and two pitchers coming through in a big way. Masahiro Tanaka and Jake Arrieta. Let's start with Tanaka in the Bronx. 7 shutout innings, 8 strikeouts. Yankees win 5-0. They now have a 3-2 series lead after 5 games. The Cubs needed a good outing from Jake Arrieta. Otherwise, they're packing up and going home for the winter. And they got it, 6 2/3. He was effectively wild, though. Did walk 5 Dodger hitters, but struck out 9. Allowed just 1 run, a Cody Bellinger homer, and 3 hits. Arrieta helped lead the Cubs to a 3-2 victory, and their season stays alive for a Game 5 tomorrow. We only have 1 game ball to give out, though, CT. These were 2 superlative pitching performances, but you got 1 Rawlings to hand out. You giving it to Tanaka or Arrieta?
I'm giving it to Arrieta because of what was at stake. The Cubs had to win this game or their season is over. We talked about it earlier in the program. You felt like it was a must-win for the Yankees in Game 5, but even if they lost, they would have continued to play. If the Cubs did not win, they were going home. And when you look at what Arrieta did, 111 pitches. He was out there battling. That tied the season high for him. You mentioned the 5 walks, but he didn't let that get him down. 9 Ks in the game. You have to go all the way back to May 26th to find a game where Arrieta had 9 Ks. And you still have to wonder how healthy is Arrieta because we know he had that hamstring injury down the stretch. Didn't pitch until Game 4 in that NLDS against the Washington Nationals because they wanted to make sure that he was healthy. So the fact that he went out there, as you mentioned, 6 1/3, shutting down that potent Los Angeles Dodgers lineup who had just been giving the Cubs trouble throughout the series, winning the first 3 games. I have to roll with Arrieta because we've seen Tanaka be real good in the postseason. We've seen him in his other starts, really excel. But Jake in his start against the Nationals wasn't in tip-top form. But tonight, he gave the Cubs everything they needed and everything he had. And you wonder, will this be the last time that we see Jake Arrieta, right?
That is, many people think it's likely, unless the Cubs can somehow rally and keep this series going and get to the World Series. This may be the last time you see Jake Arrieta pitch as a Chicago Cub.
That's a great lasting impression.
Absolutely. Could be wearing another uniform in 2018 and beyond. But what a way to go out if it is. He gets the game ball for the better big game performance